What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Mystical Mermaid. So today we're going to have a pick a card reading on what would life be like if you were a star, okay? So it's inspired by my dear Britney Spears, darling. This is my Lucky shirt, and Lucky was like one of my favorite songs when, I was a little girl. So anyways, Lucky, all right? So what would your life be like if you were a star, okay? They say she's so lucky she's a star, but she cries. So we want to know, like, what would it be like if you were a star? All right. How would you feel? What would be going on? That type of energy. All right. So 3 options today, the usual. I want you guys to intuitively choose between 1, 2, or 3. This is a Britney Spears edition reading. I wish I had the Britney Spears cards. I don't. I need to get them. But yeah. All right. So this is a Lucky, like Lucky, if you were a star, what would it be? So think about the music video. Think about when she looked like an old Hollywood actress and she was looking at herself in the mirror. Imagine yourself looking at yourself in the mirror as a star. What would you be doing? How would you be feeling? Let's get the tea, all right? Let's get started. I want to pray before we get started. Father Goddess, I've been saying that a lot lately. Father God, Mother Goddess, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, please be present. Holy Spirit, please be present in this reading. Protect myself, protect my viewers, protect my dogs. May they be calm and cool and collected through this reading. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. My dogs have kind of been on one, so I don't want them to be like making noise. I'm gonna have to stop the video here and there. Anyways, I love you guys. If you like these readings, please feel free to share, comment, subscribe, and like. I would greatly appreciate the subscribes. Also, tip your girl. My information is down below in the description box. I'm on Cash App, I'm on Venmo, I'm on PayPal, I have Zelle. So hit your girl up. Tip a sister, especially if you like this reading, okay? Let's get it started, darlings. Option 1. Option 1, if you were a star, well, you know what? I should have said this in the beginning. We're all stars. It's the truth. And I'm not just saying at the recording. We actually are stars. But anyways, if you were like a star, celebrity, what would your life be like? Okay. So if you were a celebrity, what would your life be like? Option 1, what would their life be like? We have the Hermit. Wow. Okay. With the King of Cups. Oh, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. And at the bottom, the 6 of Wands. Very fitting for this reading, isn't she? Because we talked about Lucky, her looking in the mirror at herself, right? Oh, and we had the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I split it in half because it felt like something was sticking to it. Very interesting. I'm hearing sticky situation. I'm hearing sticky for some reason. Sticky by Tyler, the Creator. Sticky situation. Okay, so we have the Hermit, Virgo, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I wanted to say Capricorn for some reason, but we do have 4 of Pentacles. Let me get some more cards out, and then I'm going to share what this is. Yeah. Whew, okay. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. Getting some energy out here. Let me get some other cards. And I'm going to tell you guys, we have South Node, destined to release. Stop worrying. Worth the long ass wait. Okay. And the hidden will be revealed. All right. So, wish granted. Wow. So for some of you, this might actually happen. If you're trying to aim high for something, you could actually end up being known for something. Yeah, this feels like a definite yes with the 6 of Wands. So you guys could actually end up being known or have some sort of stardom or notoriety, fame in some sort of way. Now you guys have the South Node, destined to release. I just want to show you this card. You guys also have Neptune, dream and transcend. So I really feel like you guys are the option where your dreams could actually come true. Like this could actually come to life if you focus on it. So I'm going to say this before I really talk about your reading, okay? Whatever you don't want to happen, don't accept it, okay? The powerful thing with tarot is that you can stay on that timeline and choose that timeline, or you can hear this reading and say, I don't accept it. This is what's going to happen. And you focus on that, and that's what manifests, because our brains are powerful, and so are our spirits. Our spirits are infinite. So I just want you guys to take that in mind, all right? So here is what I'm getting. You guys, it's like after a long-awaited arrival. And I don't know why I'm hearing, you guys remember Designer, the song Panda? And that in the beginning, he says, I guess so, they've been waiting for this a long time. And I remember hearing that and thinking, we don't know who you are. How could we be waiting for this a long time? Anyways, a little shade. Sorry, I like the song, but it just really makes me think that every time I listen to him, like, was he known before? I don't think so. But anyways, cool song. I always laugh at that for some reason. For some reason, I get, for you guys though, this was long awaited. So it feels like the underdog, like the person that maybe the small communities, whatever this is, whether it's acting, singing, dancing, writing, fashion, sports, whatever this is that you're going to excel at and become a star at doing, it feels like it was long awaited. Like maybe small communities have known of your work or knew of your talent, your skill. And it's just like it took time for the masses or for you to be acknowledged. And maybe even as if it's to receive an award, for example, for your work, your for a project, or even like if it's sports, to win a championship or a ring or something like that. It's like it took time. Like you've always been great, but it just took for the higher ups or more people to realize your greatness. So it wasn't that you were never great. It took a while. So it feels like you put in a lot of work, a lot of effort into this. And then by the time you have it, for some reason, it's like, that's not what I expected. I'm hearing it was, you know how they say some people are underrated and some people are overrated. Well, you're an underrated talent, but you're going to, once you finally receive the accomplishments, the awards and the notoriety, you're going to feel like all of it is overrated. Like I'm hearing I could have just stayed in my bubble. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, I've already been doing the work. I've already been putting the work. I already have my small community. Okay, I'm thankful for these awards, but or this accomplishment or this achievement or this notoriety, but I've been doing this. And it's almost like you receive this win of swords because you're the Six of Wands. And see how she's just sitting there like, yeah, that's cool. And even him, he's holding his awards close to him like, yeah, this is cool. You know, it's giving that energy where you're just kind of sitting here like, yep. Yeah. I'm here. Sorry, my stomach's growling, you guys. I may have to eat. This might be ghetto. I'm sorry. But, I don't know. It's just making me feel like you guys are going to win and then be like, okay. This might actually be you. Where's the food? You could win and then be like, so what are we eating for dinner? I'm so sorry, guys, but my stomach started growling. And I'm going to eat again, but I figure I need to eat a little snack so you're not hearing whale noises. Okay. Let's see what's up. The Strength card. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Knight of Cups. I feel like you're just unimpressed. Ten of Wands, yeah. It feels like you get this wish, you get this dream, this fulfillment. I'm even hearing that you guys are going to have suitors. people after your heart, you're not going to feel them. I think it's because, you know, some of them are baloney. I'm hearing baloney. I don't even use that. Baloney. Fake, cheesy, opportunistic or whatever. Opportunist. It feels like you are not as trusting, which would make sense. But it feels like you just have this, I want to say unbothered, unimpressed energy. Where it's like, look, I came here to get my money. That's what I'm hearing. I came here to get my money. I've already received the love from the community that I've already had. I've gone through that I want to be seen and heard phase and energy. And I know that that's not what this is really about. So it could be that you guys were even doing the inner work of why you felt like you needed to be seen and heard or appreciated. I'm hearing I wanted to feel appreciated, but I've given myself that appreciation. I have a community that appreciates me. Some of you guys may even have one person, like out of all these people trying to come at you, feels like there may be this one person that really does care about you and truly is there and beyond what your success. Like they really are, like you have some sort of connection with this person, and they may still be in like a friend zone energy, or maybe you guys are just taking it very slow. And it feels like you keep your circle very small. You show up randomly and then you retreat. It feels like that's your energy in your stardom. This is you show up. You show up to the award show, or you show up to whatever this is, and you do your job, whatever that may be, and then you take a step back. And then people are like, oh, I wonder what they're up to. I wonder what they do. Like, where are they at? They don't come to a lot of the events. Like, they don't come to this or that. And it's just like, you're in your own world. And only a select few people know exactly what you're doing, where you're up to. I'm hearing even where you live. So you guys are very quiet, and your energy is just focused on creation. I'm hearing even spirituality, creation, and those you have around you. That is really it. You're unimpressed with people trying to woo you. And I'm hearing it's like, how are you going to woo me when I have my own? Like, you have to come correct. Like, I just saw, oh my God, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. I just saw a video of Tracee Ellis Ross on TikTok. All right. And it kind of felt staged, but I could be wrong. It's probably staged, because a lot of these videos nowadays are staged, where they ask a celebrity, okay, what are you wearing? Like, you just don't walk up on a celebrity and think they're going to, spend that time talking to you, especially at night. But I could be wrong. It was a video of Tracee Ellis Ross, and the guy asked her what she was wearing. She was like, well, she had a busy day. I think she was in Milan, and I think she was doing some like photo shoots or whatever. She was doing a lot of work, right? And he was asking her about her ideal partner. I think he said funds or style. That's what he asked. Funds or style. And I just thought that was that was a weird question, but I was like, okay, let's see what she says. He was like, funds or style? And she said, style. And he said, really? And she was like, yeah, style, because the way you treat people. She had all these different things to say, like how you treat people and all of this. She said, plus I have my own funds. I'm not there for the funds, for the bag. She said, I'm there for the emotional support or whatever. And that is what I'm getting here. Like, I have my own bag. I have my own success. I'm not with you for the bag. I'm not with you for a come up. I'm with you. I'm here for the emotional investment, the emotional side of things. So it's giving a Tracee Ellis Ross vibe. And if you really think about her, she shows up, she's quirky, she's creative, she's goofy, she's silly, right? And then we don't really know much about her, besides the fact that her mother is Diana Ross, and she has siblings, and she used to, she used, I don't know if she did modeling, but she's an actress. She has her own hairline. We know these things about her, but we don't know much about her personal life. Like, who was her last partner? Why, she doesn't have children. She's a woman who decided not to have children. all these different things about her that remain a mystery, but she is a Scorpio goddess. So we're good at keeping mystery. But she seems very open and friendly and sociable, and like you can easily get to know her, but do you actually know her? See, she stays quiet when it comes to her personal life and what's going on inward, right? That is this vibe a bit, but a little bit more mysterious. Now they're showing me Nia Long. So it's that, but it's a little bit more reserved. So whatever this is you do it, you step back. And with the South Node here, destined to release, I'm hearing maybe within early stages of your stardom, you had to release certain people. Like you started seeing people for who they really were. Things were revealed to you. Yeah. And I'm hearing it may have been hard to realize, man, some people aren't ish, is what I'm hearing. So you may have had your heart broken by someone, or it could have even been a friend or a family member. Like there was something you had to release. And I'm even hearing, in order to have this success, it could have been like fear of being seen, especially if you guys are the Hermit, because that makes me think of Howard Hughes. He was like what do they call him? He was a kind of like a hermit, like he would kind of retreat. So you could like to spend a lot of time alone or at home, and maybe you had to kind of sacrifice your own personal comfort and time with work. Like it's like, dang, like I love having my own solitude. I'm hearing in my solitude. Yes, that's it, in my solitude. You guys like spending time alone, but what you had to release and surrender was kind of like always being alone. You had to go out, you had to mingle, you have to network, you have to connect with community, you have to go out and do this work, whatever this is, be a part of a team. Whatever this is, it's like, okay, I gotta step out of my comfort zone. So you go from being the Hermit to the Queen of Wands. Like you turn it on. Here I am, and whatever this is you do, or game time, or whatever this is, you turn it on. And as quickly as you turn on, you guys, you're charming, you're here, you're present, but it's also very draining. And you're like, okay, now I'm turning it off. My social battery is now tired. But you give off something, your energy is giving off dreamy and it almost like mermaid, siren, or visual, very creative energy is here. But you're not afraid to release things that don't serve you. So how do you feel about this? It feels like you're just kind of over it. Like you're over the stardom type thing. It's not quite giving lucky. She cries in the middle of the night thinking, is there something missing in her life? Why do tears come at night? It's not really that. But the part of the song that I am looking at, because I'm looking at the lyrics right now, is when she says, lost in an image in a dream, but there's no one here to wake her up. And the world is spinning and she keeps on winning. But tell me, what happens when it stops? They go, isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely, this Hollywood girl, they say. So your brain could even be thinking that like this is so temporary. Like your brain could already be there where it's like, okay, stay humble, stay humble. We won, or we did this, or we're making this money, but just keep in mind that, no one's on top forever. It kind of feels like your brain is already preparing you for like, this is going to come and go, ride this wave and take what you got and make it last, or make this work for you and mind your business. That is kind of it's like you're being very disciplined on yourself. But like I said, there's this dreamy energy. You could dream a lot. You could always be creating, and that just seems like the energy you're in is very Piscean, but we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries out here, Virgo. You're going to be a winner. Like you are a winner. Your name, you will have awards and achievements and accomplishments. Not all stars have achievements and accomplishments or accolades. You will have an accolade of some sort, whether you're I was gonna say NFL player, NBA player, some sort of professional with sports, some sort of Olympian, gymnast, whatever this is, singer, dancer, actress, writer, author. I'm trying to think of designer, director, producer, whatever this is that you will become known for. It feels like you will win awards for this. And either way, you'll be fine. It's like the award doesn't change anything. The money doesn't change anything. It's all about your mentality. It's like you're mindful. You're set. I'm hearing you're set in stone. In matters of, this is my energy. Nothing's going to shift my energy. So I'm hearing I'm not going to let this change me, this lifestyle. So that is what's coming through. I'm hearing, what was that? Macklemore's thrift shopping. Do you guys remember that thrift store? What was that song? But anyways, I'm seeing that and hearing that. So you guys might still like to shop at thrift stores. You guys could be like the very much down to earth star. Yeah, when people talk about them, they're like, yeah, they're so down to earth. Like, when someone asks you about your fashions, remember, for some reason, I mentioned Tracy Ellis and the fashion thing, right? Somebody came up to her and asked her about her fashion. And her outfit, she was like, well, this is so-and-so and so-and-so. She's like, it's old. She said, I don't even think they're still there around. And she said, on the coat is, I think it's Bulgari. And then she said, on the heels or something. But for some reason, it feels like if somebody was to speak to you, it says, I'm hearing it says, wow, you would say, well, this is, this and this is like, I'll say Chanel. Oh yeah, this is Louis, and this I found at a thrift store, And what about the jeans? Oh, I found those at a thrift store too. So you would Mitch, maybe somebody's name is Mitch. You would mix like expensive classical pieces that you can pass down with like thrift store or like upcycled clothing. So you have like a different spin on things, but it seems like the things that you do spend money on are things that you could pass down. Okay, so like Chanel and Louis Vuitton, even like a Rolodex or Cartier, Tiffany's. These are things that you can kind of like pass on to your children, their children, like some heirlooms, like things that hold value after trends have died. It feels like you have things like statement pieces like that you hold dear, and you would share that. And it's funny that I'm saying that because look at how she's kind of dolled up in her seat. So don't get me wrong, you're gonna like to take care of yourself. You're gonna like to feel good and look good. But it just feels like the things you purchase are very intentional. Okay, very intentional. But you do look good, but you're very intentional about what you invest your money into and resources. So, wow, option one, that's how you feel. And that's how things would play out. You would have a lot of love interest. That's what they keep saying. It's almost giving Elizabeth Taylor, and how all of her, like the men that were drawn to her, they were crazy about her. And I mean, a woman with violet eyes, that is a rare beauty, right? But what's funny about Elizabeth Taylor is that she's been married several times, but I don't know if it was like one or two husbands, but they brought her like expensive diamonds. Like I think one of those necklaces or one of her pieces like is worth so much money. I think it's a part of like a auction or something, collection, or I don't think her family kept it. I'm not sure, but I always thought it was interesting because I was like, wouldn't you keep that if that was your mother? Like it's crazy. Like this heart is from my mom. This small little heart is my mom's. I can imagine if I had a huge diamond necklace that was my mother's, that was given from my father, but maybe it wasn't their father, maybe it was one of the other husbands, but I would still keep it, because it's like that was hers, that was given to her. There's a video of him giving it to her or a picture or something like that. So I'm just saying, like, you may have people that really want your attention and they may go out of their way to try to give you things, to offer you things. And that even if you're a man, it'd be women going out of their way to try to like offer things to you. So it feels like you're gonna have a lot of offers, but it seems like you just like to be alone. Like it's like, no. You may have like one or two people that you allow in close, but it feels like there's one that you connect with because of the mind, the emotions. And this person isn't out for like clout or money. So that's what I have for you. I feel like you guys are going to be releasing a lot of people, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people, a lot of energy. Because they say, you know, new levels, new devils, and not everyone can fly high with you. Not everyone can go to the top with you. And that's what this is feeling like. It's lonely at the top. Okay, so that's the truth here. That for you guys is that you're just over fakeness, and you've already been putting in the work. You have a small community, and you know, you're very mindful about who you entertain. It feels like there's one person that you keep close that you might find very that could be like a romantic partner, but I'm not sure if you're gonna marry or anything. It could be because of contracts and money, or it could just be because you like where it's at, you know? So your thing is mostly like you're gonna be watching people. I feel like you would be more the observer, watching other people, like, what are they doing, you know? So you're gonna be in your own world. I'm hearing art community. Like you're gonna be going, I'm hearing art basil. Like you will be going to like, you're the under, how am I hearing the underground crowd? I don't know what word I'm looking for. Like the real artists, like the, whatever this is, the real sports players, the real artists, something like that. Whatever it is you do, the people who, not for the people who are on TV or on social media who want to be seen and all that, but the real people who are doing the work, who are in this, know you. And they respect you. And I'm hearing that's all that you care about. Is that you don't care about the awards and all that. You are actually, you've done the work, you're in it. So that is a community. Not the, you know, who knows who and parties and yada, yada, yada. No, you're out here really, you know, attending these small festivals and events. You're really showing up, and this is truly who you are. Is her name Cheryl Ralph Lee? I don't know. I'm getting like an actress. There's so many different actresses where you don't know much about them. They do their work. They step away. And that is it. Okay? That's really the message. They're even showing me Kobe Bryant. If you think about Kobe, we knew about Kobe's hard work, his determination. And I think we know a lot about Kobe just because he's been around for so long. Like we know he has a wife, we know his wife's name, we know about his children. But and you know about his parents, but do you really know Kobe? Like what are some of his random little quirks and facts or things he likes to do? Do you? You know what I mean? So it's like, he's a Virgo. Hermit is Virgo. So, and then we knew he was going to end up possibly coaching, right? More and being seen more. But the thing is, what you think you know someone, but when you really process, like, do I know? Hold on. What all do we really know about this person besides the fact that they're really great at what they do? And they love their family. Because there's so much more to an individual. So that is what this is giving. It's a Tracy Ellis Ross, Kobe Bryant kind of energy that you guys have. It's like you do what you do. You're great at what you do. You're light. Not because you want to be liked, but just because you naturally are. Like your quirks, your energy, the way you speak up, that is liked and respected. And then you back away. So that's what I have for you guys, option 1. Moving on to option 2. All right, option 2. Let's see what's going on here with you guys. Okay, what would it be like if you guys were a star? I'm gonna do things a little different with you guys, okay? Okay. Crazy. This is so crazy, the synchronicity. Sorry, guys. I had to eat some almonds because my stomach started making noises and I need to eat dinner. But I have a piece stuck in my tooth and I'm like trying to get it out. But what's crazy is we have North Node destined to have. Destined to have. And option 1 had South Node destined to release. I find that very interesting that you have destined to have it and then they have destined release. Very interesting. Yeah, very much this was aligned. This was aligned is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like there's no way this would have missed you. So it seems like everyone, like option 1 even had that like confirmation that, yo, whatever you're doing, you could very well make it to this and succeed. And you guys are also kind of giving that energy. So y'all are all, I'm telling you, we're all stars here, beyond like the whole fame thing, but like we're actually stars, star seeds. But what would your stardom be like? I'm hearing flashing lights. Whoa, Kanye West. She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars, or in the new apartment. Start for this something department. You more like love to start. I'm more of, you're more like love to start ish. I'm more of trips to Florida, or there's something. Wait, views from your water, straight out the script. You're something author. And man, this something so crazy. Man, why can't life always be this easy? She's in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call like, where are you? Easy. So it's, I don't know. It's like, he's talking about, I'm more of a trips to Florida. So like people are talking about drama. You're more of like traveling. So you guys would be the type to take advantage of this stardom in a way where it's like, I'm benefiting off of this. Like I'm traveling. I'm making the most of it is what I'm hearing. But what's weird is, remember when I said I was trying to get a piece of almond out of my teeth? I had a very quick flashback. I know when in one of my film classes, we were working on studying this film, and it had Brad Pitt. It's interesting. He's gonna come up in another reading. I did. This is very weird. He's coming up a lot. But it was an interview that I was watching, and it was in preparation for one of his films. I'm hearing Ad Astra. I think it was for Ad Astra. Okay. Yeah, it was. From Heartship to the Stars. Ironically, we're asking about stardom, right? What would your life be like if you were, the star that's lucky? If you were lucky, if you were the star. And they were asking him about the film, and I think for some reason they gave him strawberries. I think it's like freeze-dried strawberries or something, like food they would eat in space. And he had I think strawberry or something stuck in his teeth, and he was like trying to get it out while he was talking. And for some reason I'm seeing that, but I think it's because of the movie Ad Astra. It was an interview for that movie. But now if I'm thinking about his journey, because now that we're mentioning him, he's a little country boy. He was a country boy with a country accent. If you look up old Brad Pitt, and I don't know if he worked with a coach, I'm guessing a vocal coach, to get rid of that accent. He did a little maintenance work. He perfected himself. So it feels like, and like the older actors and actresses, like back in the day, they would go through a lot just to change and perfect themselves to be this perfection. They would change the way they speak. They had a certain way of speaking, their posture, sometimes surgery. They would dye their hair, all these different things to have this perfect appearance. And some people are just born with it, and then some people, they've gone through a lot just to fix themselves up to look a certain way, to become this character, this alter ego that is a star. Perfect example, Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean, right? I don't know if it was a Rita Hayworth. There's a, I think it might be Rita. I could be wrong though. There's an actress, she was a Latina woman, but she was passing as a white woman. And I think she may have had some work done. So I'm just saying that for you guys, I'm not saying you're going to have surgery or anything, but it feels like before you step into the stardom, you guys would be, whatever this is, you guys would be perfecting something about yourself. Whether this is fitness, like working out, which makes sense. If you're an athlete, right? If you're going to become a professional athlete or gymnast, I don't know, whatever this is, you're going to perfect yourself. So that means you're going to take care of your body. You're going to work out. You're going to have a trainer. You're going to have somebody who's going to help you with this skill and perfect your body. If you're in fitness or an athlete of some sort. If you're an actress, you may perfect your speech, your posture, your appearance, right? Because you're going to be seen on TV or in films. You're going to perfect all these different things about yourself. If you're a singer, you're going to, work with a singing coach. You're going to work with a vocal coach. You could even work with a trainer to help you sing while you're working out so that you can perform on stage better. You're going to make sure your appearance is perfect. So you may see a dermatologist, all these different things that come into play. I'm trying to think of something else. If you're an author, you may have like some sort of publishing company you're with, or management, you know, all these different little levels and I mean, well, I said levels, layers that go along with being whoever you are, you know, and whatever you're succeeding at. Because usually when you've reached some sort of stardom like that, most of the time people have lawyers, you know, in their pockets. They have attorneys, you know, that they're paying, management that they're paying, yeah, assistants even. So it just feels like this is the build, like the team, this is the buildup of you becoming this, and then possibly a team that you may have. So that is kind of what we're getting here. Let's see what else is coming through. And even like if you're in film, you could have a trainer to keep your body in shape, you know, for certain parts or roles. So there's so many different ways this could play out. Let's see, what would it be like if option 2 was a star, if they were in stardom? Page of Swords, you would be doing a lot of studying and research. I feel like you guys would be fully dedicated to whatever this is, like fully dedicated, always learning, always, I'm hearing open-minded. I'm seeing someone like really listening, like very much involved, like, okay, what should I do? Should I change this? Should I try this? Knight of Swords, yeah, you guys, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, you guys are all about growth, leveling up. You guys are climbing the ladder, climbing this success. I'm hearing people would see your success. People would kind of see your journey, and feel like, wow, this person was meant to go this far. We have, what cards are trying to come out? You got the Ace of Wands. Like they're on their way. People would see that. Six of Pentacles. And those are the acting, the mask. Yeah, so Ace of Cups. Whoa, 2 aces. Yeah, so it's like you would be someone who's like actively building and growing and putting in the work. Like you're like, okay, I'm looking at my rear view mirror. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Like the past is the past. It's forward, onward, upward, and forward. And all this shows is growth. And I think that's why Brad Pitt came out, because if you can Google him on YouTube, you could look at old movies of his and see his growth. And how he's like started out in like B-list kind of like stuff, and then it became A-list, and then starting his own business and all of that, and then having a production company. Like this is a big deal. Like this is major growth, and that he is considered Hollywood's golden boy or whatever, you know. So that is what is showing up here. I'm hearing the golden age. So there could definitely be something with film, but it doesn't have to be, or maybe acting, or beauty, makeup, fashion. For someone, I even heard politics. En route to. And that's what I keep feeling called to say. And I'm hearing Palm Springs for some reason, but en route to. It would all be en route to. Like your stardom, people would be very intrigued by your story. So say you're a writer, an author, and you just share your story and your book just goes, you know, big. Like, or if you're an influencer, you have a story and it's like your story goes like mainstream, like whatever this is, people are like, we saw their growth and look at where they're at. And people just feel like you're just going to keep on winning and excelling at whatever you do, which is beautiful. They feel like you look good, so it feels like you're always going to look good. But then we have the Tower here, which is very interesting. So I'm going to see what that represents. The Five of Cups. Whoa. Okay. And what else? The Seven of Pentacles, investment. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You may even have a breakup. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys could even have a breakup that will be somewhat heard of or seen or known. Like it may be a public breakup. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It's weird. It's almost like people can... I'm seeing Halle Berry. For some reason, they're showing me Halle Berry and how people are aware of her different relationships, possibly even marriages. But for this, it feels like people are going to be, or Taylor Swift, that's what it's giving, or even Rihanna. where people are aware of your breakups or mishaps within relationships or something like that. And that could bring you some sort of sadness, where you feel a bit isolated, like this shock has happened in your life and then you feel sad, and then you feel like you just have to invest and do things alone. Like you become like this powerhouse all by yourself. I'm hearing the part from Agora Hills, Doja Cat, where she says, what does she says, baby, call me back. She says, I'm getting lonely in my mansion or something like that. It's like, I'm lonely in my mansion. Like, come spend time with me. Like, I'm lonely in my mansion. It's very Agora Hills. That is what this is giving, Agora Hills. So, but the real deal Holyfield, like the real Agora Hills. Look at the hills in the back, mountains, the Hollywood Hills. Maybe there's something about the Hollywood Hills, but yeah, it's like you may even have you may even be working through lack mentality. You could be more focused on how to save money, how to invest it. Yeah, and being mindful of people wanting to take from you, like equal giving and taking. You may even have a charity or something where you help people. But I'm hearing you're very mindful and you don't want to be taken advantage of. You may even have a fear that someone's going to take something from you. So, or you could even have a fear of theft. So you may have like a lot of cameras up of your space, a lot of, you may have guards, security. It could just be like you being a little bit paranoid, but you could feel like, well, with having some sort of notoriety, you just want to make sure that, you know, your space, your land, everything is protected. Okay, and that just feels like the energy you're in is very like self-protected and a bit guarded. It's weird, but you want someone to pursue you. So it's like you're guarded and protected, but you want someone to pursue you. But you give off a very mysterious and like the queen is in her castle, and how can you get to her? You feel kind of untouchable, like unapproachable. There's going to be people who try, but I'm hearing often they fail. I'm hearing Brave by Janae Aiko. But if you're a warrior, there's nothing to fear. So it's like you're alluring and you're trying to get someone to try you, but they never make it. It's like they never make it. But this King of Pentacles feels divinely sent. Okay? And I feel like this is someone who has like either an equal amount of money or attention or success as you, and they don't need anything from you. They don't want anything from you, but they want you. And it's a very charming energy that you respect, but it feels like you're playing hard to get. Like you're like, I don't know, you're gonna have to prove it to me. So it feels like for you, you're going to be focused on healing your heart. You're going to be focused a lot on healing. Even though you have this stardom, you're going to be focused on healing, releasing pain and hurt. Because it doesn't matter how much success you have, stardom you have, money you have. If you still have some unresolved issues or emotional issues, inner child issues, or issues within relationships, you still have to do the work. You still have to heal. You see how that becomes a downfall for a lot of people who are stars anyways, you know? So it just amplifies what they need to heal. And so it feels like for you, your focus will be working on your mental health in moments where you're not active or doing anything, making sure you don't fall into a depression. You know, you guys are going to be focused on taking care of your mental health and well-being. So I see you guys really making yourself feel good and attracting a partner who's going to understand this, because it feels like you're very much destined to be on this path. Like whatever this is, it's something that's in alignment with your calling, your purpose here. So you're on the right track, but it's just like, I'm hearing, where's the love? Yeah, where's the love? And I think that's by the Black Eyed Peas, where is the love? You're going to be like, where is the love? Like, and I don't know why they're showing me the Fugees. Oh, but they're also showing me the Black Eyed Peas, like, and No Doubt. So like they're showing me bands that have one female, like, you know. I don't know why that's coming through. Let's see. Yeah, you have spring. So spring could be important for you guys. Like you're always blooming, always growing. You could have flowers in your garden, or spring, something very powerful could happen for you during spring. And then we have Don't Hold Back. So they're saying don't hold back. Like don't stop yourself from going towards your dreams and goals. And that's the energy you're going to be in. Like, you just go for it. And then we have Spirit is not allowing your tarot reader to know yet. So yeah, I won't know all of the details to the situation. But what I do know is that they want you to invest in yourself. And that's what you would be doing here. If you were a star, you'd be investing in yourself, not holding back from growing and blooming and learning and growing and healing, because you're going to feel like you're in alignment with your purpose and your path. And you're going to know when it's time. You're going to feel like it's time, you know, that I do this. You're going to move intuitively is what I'm hearing when you reach this success. So it's very important. I'm hearing you're going to learn how to see people for who they really are, the truth. And you may, even in this stardom, you may have some connection still with like astrology or spirituality or tarot. So you may also like look into messages even then to see what's going on and how to move forward. But you are ultimately untouchable. I'm hearing a force to be reckoned with, and people love hearing about your growth and your story. So, and it feels like it's in alignment with your North Node. So you may want to look at what's in your North Node and see what's popping there, because it feels like this is very much in alignment. Since we have the North Node, you're destined to have this. So yeah, that's what I have for you, option 2. If you like this reading, please feel free to share, comment, like, and subscribe. We're gonna move on. Like, yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Okay. Option 3. Option 3, option 3, option 3. Let's see. What is this about? Like, what would your life be like if you were a star? If, you know, this stardom energy, it's a lucky star. What would it be like? Your life as a star. Holy Spirit, option 3's life as a star. What would it be like? I just heard fantastic, fabulous, fabulous, darling. Okay. What is this about? I'm hearing adventures, activities. They're showing me Jason Momoa. So, I don't know. I think he might be a fire sign. Is he a fire sign? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know what sign he is, but he gets off Leo vibes, okay? House of 3, early learning, childhood relations, irrational mind, and communication. I feel that if you guys were in some sort of position to be stars, if you guys were lucky enough to have some sort of stardom, you guys would be the type who would do like a lot of educational like videos. So you know how like Leonardo DiCaprio has an account, but he uses it only to talk about climate, you know, change and all of that, or how there are certain celebrities who back certain foundations or have their own foundations. There are celebrities who donate money to schools and who are heavily involved in with charities and foundations. It feels like you would use your celebrity or stardom to promote like awareness. Yeah. So you would be kind of like, they're showing me River Phoenix. And River Phoenix, rest in peace to River Phoenix, he believed in being vegan. So like that was his thing. Like, you know, his approach, like he was very big about that and pushing that. So it feels like whatever this is that you guys have on your heart internally, or whatever you've gone through or experienced or seen someone experience, you guys are going to be like pushing that, promoting it, teaching people about it, using your stardom to share this information. So yeah, what's at the bottom? We have house 10, structure, discipline, life, mission. Yep, accomplishment and career. So you're going to be, I'm here, well accomplished within whatever this is you do. But you're with the owl, you're going to want to share. Once again, there's about learning and knowledge, wisdom, and communications. You guys will be going and sharing things. So that is what it's giving. For some reason, I'm seeing Michelle Obama. Like I'm seeing Michelle Obama and how she did her whole, what was it called when it had to do with health, like going to the schools, make sure the kids were eating healthy foods, had healthy foods to eat, and working out. It's kind of giving that, like making sure that everyone is good. Like, okay, is everyone on the same page? Are we all good? Is everyone well? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're giving off a nurturing energy, but a very stable energy. Yep, Queen of Swords. You're coming out as different queens. Okay, so she's like a hero. So I don't know if you're, I don't know, but this is giving like maybe some people may connect you with a hero or like a savior energy, and maybe even like Marvel's DC comic book character, maybe acting or writing or something where you feel, or maybe your stardom could even be that you're a philanthropist, or you started some sort of foundation. It doesn't have to be like you're an actor and then you did this. You could actually just simply be someone who stood up for a cause, like a Mother Teresa of some sort. You stood up for something, you're helping people, but it feels like you have the foundation, like the finances to back it. So whatever this is, you have money to back and to share knowledge and wisdom with the Strength card. Yeah, it's like you come off as super strong. People love your strength, and it feels like people want to, this is such a beautiful card. It feels like people respect what you have to say. You know how like Beyonce, if she shares something online and everyone's watching, it feels like whenever you open your mouth, people are like, what did they say? And it's because people respect you. So yeah, it's giving that. People could also just be very much, because all these women are beautiful, people could be very like just intrigued by your looks. Like, whoa, this is a good looking person. So you may have that hot, like hot girl kind of, or hot guy image, or people are like, man, they're fine. Like, that's a good looking person. That's a good looking individual. Yeah, the Justice card, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but this is giving Libra strongly. They may like justice, like you stand up for justice. You stand up for what's right. It's giving like Black Lives Matter. Like maybe you stood up for something, I don't know. Or, yeah, it just feels like you speak up about different things that you believe in. Like you're outspoken. Like you're not afraid to share that you feel like a situation like war is wrong. It's giving Jane Fonda. It's giving a Jane Fonda vibe, you guys, because I know she's recently circulating, but Jane Fonda has always been that girl, you know? So it's giving I'm speaking up. It's giving Eartha Kitt as well. Eartha Kitt was very outspoken and kind of feisty. And when she spoke, you listened. And so it's giving like when you speak, people listen. I'm also seeing a vision of Audrey Hepburn. And Audrey Hepburn really cared about dogs. She really loved animals. And she also, I think she did some work with children, but she was a very kind and giving spirit. And this is what it's giving. Like you're kind and giving, but at the same time, people know you don't take no ish. So you're also coming off as a protector. So whatever this is you're doing, like your stardom, you're going to feel like you're blessed with this. So you need to use it wisely. That's how you're going to feel like, okay, well, since I've been blessed with this position or this authority or with this finances, I need to, I need to do this. I need to, talk about this. I need to share these things, spread awareness, connect. So you're all about your higher purpose and what can you do to stay on path. Yeah, 9 of Cups, you're definitely going to have some wish fulfillment. You guys are going to have a partner for sure. You guys are going to have someone that I'm hearing, hopelessly devoted, madly in love with, like super connected. Knight of Cups, yep. Someone that I'm hearing, there could be a person that people, when they think of you, they think of this person. So you could definitely have a partner that is along the same lines as you. But then we have the 7 of Swords coming out, which is kind of deception here, or sneaky. But notice it's an animal. And look, then you have the Strength card. So it's something with an animal. Maybe fear of an animal. Like, I don't know. Or, 4 of Cups. An offer. Like, it usually shows someone, like, not receiving an offer. But look how they look kind of sad. Like, man, you made it. Or, like, she's, my stomach growled as I said that. Like, you made it, or you're going to try something new. Like the first person who went to the moon, or where's an Earhart? I'm getting that. Like, so there's something unique that you're going to do, and it kind of made me nervous because like my stomach even growled. Like it feels kind of like nerve-wracking. Like you're going to try something or do something. It could even be that you'll go to a country where there's a war. Like you're going to, I don't know. Like it feels like people respect you and you're fierce, but you may do something that's a little like edgy or talked about. It could even be that you I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm even seeing gosh, what's his name? The crocodile. What was his name? The crocodile hunter, the gentleman who passed away. Animals loved him. He loved animals. And he was spreading awareness about animals and sharing knowledge about them. But the stingray, out of all creatures, the stingray stuck him in, stung him, and he passed away. I'm not saying that that's going to happen to you guys. I'm just saying, out of all things, like, it's the one thing he didn't see coming. Like, he didn't see that. So it could be that there could be someone that you find it out is a bit deceptive, or something isn't what it seems. That might also be something you deal with where it's going to require a lot of strength from you, but I feel like you're going to get justice for it. Like, because this justice card is still strongly standing out here. It's like you're going to get justice. You're going to get an equal give and take here. It could be like due to a contract, like something wasn't what it seemed, or even like a marriage, or like something here wasn't what it seemed, and it's like you may have to get some sort of justice for it, or fight, defend yourself, or defend what you have for it, and you're gonna win. It feels like Lady Justice is on your side. Lady Liberty, Lady Justice is on your side. And I feel like people are gonna know you for that. Like, you spoke up about something, you stood up for something, you shared information, you spread awareness. That is your energy, and you're gonna have a partner that you're really in love with. Even if this was a marriage that went wrong, you're gonna end up with somebody who's gonna love you. I'm seeing they're gonna fight right alongside of you. If that is a situation. But if it's not a marriage, then whatever this is that you're trying to bring awareness to, it could even be that you guys were protesting and you were arrested or something like that. Like, you guys are like the icons. You guys are the people that they're like, man, did you see what they did? You would be the person that people would have painted on a wall or like on a shirt, just a badass is what I'm hearing. Truly a badass, and people would really respect you and appreciate you. And there aren't a lot of people like this right now, that are very much, I'm hearing freedom fighters. Like, you care about people's rights and freedom. I'm telling you, Jane Fonda is really the energy here. But you have something you care about, and you talk about it a lot. You share it, and people know this. Wow, we have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have all this water here, yeah. And then it's like wrong direction. Like, you'll know when you're being rerouted. And I'm hearing you'll try to balance things out and try to redirect yourself. You have more than you'll expect. So you may feel like, okay, well, this is all that there is to this, but then you become even more successful or more known. It may even be that you may have to sneak to certain places. You might have that level of notoriety where it's like paparazzi, or you're just like cautious that people are gonna want to, be seeing what you're doing. We have wishful thinking. So the wishful thinking could be that you're gonna hope that something isn't what it is. Like, I'm hearing you could be a people pleaser, or you could want to turn like a blind eye to people's like mistakes. I mean, even hearing addictions or wrongdoings, because you want to see the good in people. But ultimately, I feel like this energy, the stardom energy, is going to teach you that people are who they are, and not everyone lives up to their potential or purpose. So you can't save people. And it feels like you could have a friend or someone who's like doing something kind of sly or something that's not great, and you could try to help them, and universe is telling you can't help everyone. You can't. That person may try to weigh you down and take you with them. So yeah, you're all about moving mindfully and uplifting and spreading awareness and spreading the truth about life in this world, and different things that you feel people should be standing up for. So let's see what's at the bottom of that. You will learn from this. Yeah, it's all about learning. You will seriously grow from this if you allow it to just play out. So that is really the message, you guys. Like, your growth is powerful. People are going to respect you. I'm here, RESPECT. find out what it means to me. And if you think about it, like I'm thinking about Aretha Franklin and Anita Baker. Like, there's certain women that are just respected. I don't know. I don't know how I got them, but you guys are just going to be respected. I don't know what more to say. You're going to be respected even through your ups and downs, which I feel like the world would see, or some sort of community would see. You're going to like bounce right back. And I'm hearing fierce, like you're a fierce one right there. And people are going to realize, like, wow, look at how they shift energy and shift direction so quickly. Like, this person is a force to be reckoned with, is what I'm hearing. So you're going to feel, if anything, emotionally for you, you're going to feel like you need rest, and you're going to want to see people for who they are. So I feel like you should pray for a power of discernment and strong intuition to read people and to see what people are truly up to, if their motives are pure. So yeah, inner knowing and activity and action and connecting with people and understanding the truth of situations. That is what I have for you guys. Option 3. Let me know how it resonates down below. I'm sending you so much love, and have a good one.